Baby. Cracked new weapon, yo. Artifacts in campaign? But Wait, bro, I'm so confused. Oh, you mean when they do remix, are they going to add that content because they didn't exist back then? Okay, for some reason I was thinking, I registered that you guys were talking about, like, Legion Classic. Weapon to the ceiling. This now makes more sense. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Repair tool. Let's kill this guy real quick just so I can go back and kill that one other guy and loot without needing to worry about bullshit. They got class halls? I mean, is it that much content to add an artifact weapon and a class hall for them? Even if it's kind of half-baked? Rather than take everything else out? Oh, you're fucking kidding me, dude. You are fucking kidding me, dude. It dodged into him. I imagine smart people at Blizzard have thought about it and probably... I mean, it's going to be a while, though, right? They have to do Warlords. They have to do MOP first, like launch it proper. Let it cook for a while. Then they have to do Warlords. And then they have to do Legion. If they're going to do Legion. Smart people at Blizzard? I mean, Pirate Software worked there. He's very smart. You're just a hater, dude. Oh, brother, what is with the movement? What the hell? We're talking about remix. Legion remix is coming this year though, but that's what I'm saying. They have to do MOP and then Warlords and then Legion, or are they just skipping Warlords and they're only doing MOP for like a month or something? Am I just like thinking these are way longer times? Nice one, thanks, man. Legion's a money mission? Oh, they're definitely going to do Legion. I'm just saying, like, how soon is it really going to do? MOP's Classic Legion's remakes. So they're doing Legion... Wait, so hold up. MOP is Classic and Legion's remix. And Legion remix is this year? Oh, so they're just like skipping a bunch of the remixes? They're just doing whatever the popular ones are, I guess? Makes sense to do the ones that pay the oh yeah, no, for sure. Although honestly, man, if they put a little bit of work into, like, Warlords had some of the best rating ever. If they put some work into the non-rating content for Warlords, good in theory, but a pretty banger thing. It's probably too much. It's way more work than it's worth, I assume. I'm like, short goes here all along. But you spent far too long in Warlords? Speak for yourself. It's a hardcore raider. Warlords was fucking great. As a literally other 99% of people, yeah. It had its charms. Like you're in Shadowfang Keep, more or less. I think there's 2 cats here on the bridge. You're able to do some shit where you like only deal with one. Not that it matters. Fade with it anyways. You're a kitty. Yeah. Even more OP than I thought. The content in WoW is fantastic. The spacing of it, not so much. I mean, they had an issue, right, for like 3 expansions, basically, where they had the just insanely long droughts at the end. Veterans Amulet. Which one's this? Increases max legion. Go back and do this without the power bullshit? What do you mean power bullshit? This is just, we earned this weapon fair and square. Are you kidding me? This weapon came from fucking, killing, Arlecchino. Pay to win? Isn't every video game pay to win because you pay money to get player power and ultimately beat it? Back to RimWorld sooner? RimWorld? Bro, RimWorld's amazing. You have no idea. Any hater of RimWorld, just, you have no idea how good that game is. Yeah, if you just don't like that genre, that's a different story, but... I think the biggest thing that works against RimWorld for a lot of people immediately is its graphics, right? Because people just look at the graphics and they think it's immediately like some... I think it's immediately some trash-ass game or whatever. Oh, good. Decay section. On Master Day, 0 out of 60 for the bonus rate drop event. It sounds like a you issue, right? Because if you just had more tunes, you could keep trying. Maybe down around left, probably. What was it? If you buy every DLC for Sims 4, it's about $1,500. That's insane. Wait, really? Oh, I mean, they have a million DLCs. Isn't like Planet Zoo have that too? Or whatever? Thanks for the advice. I mean, it's not incorrect. All right. You had more characters. Bundle of old letters. A bunch of letters covered in dust. Dear Valentina's Monad, as a result of the last 7th, the venerable families have decided to actively sponsor the Zelator lab construction plan. If we are still those who oppose, there are still those who oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. The only possible variable is that they won't give information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch. Old families hate being looked down upon, down the most. You alchemists know and handle so many things. I had no idea that place known as Devil's Pit had so much value. But when a gold mine or a secret is revealed, you can't put the cat back in the bag. Don't worry about the construction workers. We'll take care of it real clean. Don't forget, if you look down or try to kick us, It's not only the workers who will disappear. Next time I see you, I'll look forward to our beneficial exchange, and then name of the old house is Wolf. Victor Wolfenhausen. Butterfly. There's some more shit around here. There's always some more. Ah, yes. This is the horse shit. Disruption. Disruption. This would be a butterfly that we frantically have to chase while. Those dogs do their thing, yo. Good. Sister Alchemist, although she cannot be completed, may she be with us through a noble sacrifice. Or whatever the hell you say. Hello, guy up there. There's like traps or something here, I think. Can't remember for sure. Like their little ambushes here. So I keep going up. I think we have to go back there to get a shortcut. First discovery, Camille. Camille is probably the first spot with an ego found by the Order. For that Ergo was just seen as a travel expense for a holy journey of the Order. It was God's gift, but they didn't know it had truth itself. However, God gave us fools the revelation of our enlightenment. It was God's miracle that Camille was made into a maid puppet. Despite being in the early phase, when the design was rudimentary, Camille caught and saved a baby who fell from a crib. Such functionality was nowhere to be found in the puppet design. Her appearance and years lived were similar, so it was probably easier for her to manifest an ego. After hurriedly collecting Camille to launch an investigation, the Order found that she understood language and received a message from her. Send me back to my child. By interrogating and taking Camille apart, the Order had opened the door to a new possibility. Later means of control such as the Grand Covenant emerged, but it was a small problem compared to the discovery. Ergo is not a simple power stone, it embraces life. Through Ergo, we can open the door to eternal life. Or I can evolve ascend. With this discovery, humankind will achieve immortality. Sweet. Sounds good, dude. Oh, cat thing. Seems like you have decently high poise, at least, when you're casting this Fable art. God bless. I'll get immediately staggered out of it. Oh, look, an acidic greatsword. There's the second acidic weapon. That would have been nice ages ago. Yeah, go back down. Real quick. I'll die from fall damage. Oh, there's a shortcut back later. This is ever so not annoying. I don't remember how this little zone works. We get behind that thing somehow. I think we drop down, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's keep going up. Never mind. You want to get a step on me, mommy MVP unlocked? Bro, I like that they just embrace the memes. Venom twerking, Gamma Cash, like make it rain and all that stuff. And it probably makes them a shit ton of money, let's be honest, because of all the fucking gooners out there. You know how much money they're about to make with the Psylocke and Luna Snow bathing suit skins? The answer is at least $7. This is not going to be annoying at all. Get out of here. Ah, here we go. They go up and around. I guess bought them all. I have one Gooner outfit. Uno. Hello, guys, Strafe. What's wrong, guys, Strafe? What is it? Well, this is it up. Really, from a gameplay perspective, I'd say it's been one of the best 10+ seasons ever. How so? You've been playing more WoW in the past 10 years yourself? No game is perfect. Every game can be improved. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Have you played Death Stranding 2? Are these off now? Is there no fast way down? Oh, there we go. Fast-ish way down. Yeah, I'm dead. I buy body parts. Should get the shortcuts somewhere. Pretty sure. Here's one. Missed one though. Yeah, this goes back to the entrance area. This looks a little funky. Okay. Alright. Alright. And that goes down to the bridge. Okay. Which means this should be... We got like pushed off so we can get that item. As soon as get dungeons, great changes to reduce annoying mechanics, great gear progression. Some might say too fast ADC class balancing is amazing. That's funny because like what you say, I see like constant complaints about some of the things you're saying. But like opposing it. Oh, there's the shortcut. No, we could open up. Wait. Oh, oh fuck, that was from the other side of it. So things like, you know, people always complaining about balance. A lot of harping on like valor stones and progression systems and all the different, all those things is a big point of concern for a lot of people constantly. But again, it just goes to show it. It depends who you ask or talk to about it, right? Some people are really enjoying it, some people aren't. If enough people are enjoying it and they're making enough money, then they'll keep doing it. It is too easy and too fast. I think a lot of the complaints with gear progression aren't even like speed based as much as they are just like complexity and just unnecessary different upgrade things. Supposedly. Is the AFK 24/7 rerun streams of the future of Twitch? It's not really new. People have been doing that for ages. Complained about that enough. People would rather host their own second channel or rerun channel than like host around to others. Generative balances are amazing right now. There'll always be a meta. Yeah, that's just always going to be the case with WoW. People loudly scream about it. I honestly think the Blizzard balance team generally does a pretty good job with balance, given how many variables there are with things they need to balance. Like, I think within 5 to 10%, 10% maybe is a little high, but within 5%, it's like pretty darn good to get that many specs within. The problem is a lot of that. The only thing is, and again, you just can't solve this, right? Unless you just homogenize everything. Is there's always going to be a Lich King, but also there's always going to be like like can I not get down to that? Really? So jump down, I guess. There we go. There's you can't, a lot of these are sims based on, like, you know, sometimes raid data, but also just whatever combo of, I should really go down to the shortcut now. There we go. Whatever combo of, you know, like bots and raid stats and stuff like that. And you can't sim for every scenario, so I don't know if there's an N+ season where it's like super duper, like 3 target heavy. There's going to be some classes that just excel at that, and then people are going to scream bloody murder and want balance done properly, because in reality it's just not their season kind of thing. There's nothing wrong with WoW. Well, wrong with WoW is subjective, right? Is there anything objectively and morally wrong with World of Warcraft? No, I guess not, right? Wrong is if it's, you know, if it's good for you still or not. Yeah, I should have healed, huh? Or I should have recharged my healing since we had this shortcut. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, what's that? What did it eat? Okay. It's a sneaky item. And that goes basically for every game. Like, for me, there's definitely a lot of things wrong with WoW. Does that mean WoW is objectively shit and nobody should play it and stuff? No, of course. You can play what you enjoy, man. You do what you want with your money and your time. It's just if you do, like, what I don't like, you're just objectively wrong, basically. And that's okay. That's a lot of gas. Alright, can you stop? You. Oh, that was almost death. Pretty sure that breaks. Pretty sure that breaks you. I think we have to go there though, and then you break, and then some like elite attacks you. Or something. This is a shortcut later. Or maybe this one breaks. Got to go across. I'm just going to cross this thing now. It didn't break. Well, how about that, yo? trap. That's mean right there on that button. It's still too big of a fall to not hurt badly. Something more around Slooty's bald troop. That is a beat we can all drum to, my friend. I still find it confusing that people still think it's in a good state. Wow. Well, what do you think's in an objectively bad state about it? Like, they must be doing something right if they're still maintaining a player base. Devil's advocate here, right? Because I do think there's things wrong with it. But again, that's the thing. That's the important thing to recognize here. I think there are things wrong with it. Because it does not match what I like. Or they changed things I used to like about WoW. And they no longer do it. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Anyways. Why are you worried about what other people like? Well, contextually, if a game is doing... I'm not saying WoW is, but if a game is doing something... Oh, you can cheese some of this, remember. If a game does something morally questionable and people keep supporting it, then it gives the okay for the game or product to keep doing it. So sometimes you should be worried with what other people like. Oh, here we go. On account of you can keep supporting bad practices like, ooh, I don't know, early access 3 days for an extra $10, $20. This is the final room, right? I think.